Let them do as
Halo
they
guys, welcome back to my channel. Hari ini kita mau kelarin event Genshin, event Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival. Ini sisa 2 hari. Aku baru sempat kerjain eventnya hari ini. Langsung aja kita gas. Gila, udah lama banget gak ke Inazuma.
Gujiai told me about your visit. Please, come in.
Gujiai, si Miko.
The almighty shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
Gila, dulu ngefans banget gue sama Raiden Shogun. Sekarang masih sih, cuman lebih suka Furina sekarang.
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here and we'll definitely turn a profit.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
From the way she's talking, this must be the shogun, right?
Iyalah, kalau boneka mana bisa ngomong.
It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue.
Jadi kalau yang kalian yang nggak tahu, kalau Raiden Shogun tuh ada dua ya. Jadi satu yang boneka, yang biasanya ngerjain urusan-urusan Arkon. Yang aslinya tuh bersemedi dia.
So he's the representative you selected.
Di dunianya sendiri.
He would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival. When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Mikawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike.
Jadi
One that
Mikawa Flower Festival
human
yang kali
ingenuity
ini
with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like Akitsu Yuge and Akitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time,
neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the human.
Human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option. Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the Test of Courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing or what?
Disuruh ikut festival, jadi representatif.
Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap!
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not?
Gratis.
Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows: 40% to Yai Publishing House and 10% to the festival representative.
Wah, dapat 10% lumayan ya.
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yai Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face. Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned. Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
That When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the traveler, did you not?
Wait,
Ribut masalah persentase keuntungan.
shortchange us?
What's What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is acceptable.
Ya udahlah, jadi brand ambassador festival 20% jadilah.
Games have always been a central part of the festival. And both Akitsu Haneyosobi and So the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participant. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
Got it.
Oke.
Jinju Forest.
Kita promosi dulu guys. Promosi ke manusia and yokai. Yokai itu siluman. Jadi di Genshin nih ada ras-ras yang aneh-aneh. Kalau kayak di Monster ada naga lah. Terus di Liyue ada yaksa.
Before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
Gitu, Ganyu Adeptus, sorry.
It smells so good.
Di Inazuma nih ada banyak kayak siluman-siluman gitu.
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
Remember us, Ioroi?
It's you youngsters. And you! The nasty kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Test of courage ini yang di story Youemiya, kalau nggak salah.
Exactly. How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
Yang invite Bake Danuki.
Yes, the Mikawa Flower Festival. Huh? Kichiboshi, Shosei.
Kok bisa ya Paimon apal semua namanya ya?
Come from?
Gila lu.
Never trust an apology from a kitsune.
Komputer.
Or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum.
Fun.
That's enough, you two. Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves. I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Poor Ioroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. I just... yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level. Talented as you are in the art of transformation, in Inazuma, only the Bake Danuki can hope to match the kitsune in that area.
Match? The kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Danuki.
Ini kan bisa berubah jadi
I was thinking of using the Bake Danuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter, I shall simply seek the help of the kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Danuki could not.
Wait!
It worked, didn't it?
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bake Danuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly. So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Yuroi. The little tanuki are safe with me.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Well, we're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Yobukoban, while you're out there, always listen to...
Yep. Always listen to Whitefer.
First listen to Whitefer.
And Mr. Yellowfur.
And Auntie Pink.
Auntie Pink.
Miss Pinkfur.
I almost forgot. Given their level of training,
nggak suka
speaking to
dipanggil
humans
auntie,
will be a
dipanggil
problem.
miss.
Just a moment. I'll cook up a few Bakedanuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak to humans.
Wow, ada makanan yang bisa buat
You
binatang.
stole our tricks too?
Bisa ngomong sama manusia.
Change the name?
Boleh.
Is it really that much better than mine?
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams. Well, we need more than Bakedanuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say. Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Hold on.
Minta 10%
You're
lagi.
not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Working through the night.
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
See you later, little ones. Okay, make your way to Inazuma City.
City.
Ini rakun-rakun baru pertama kali dia ke
So
kota.
many houses. So many humans. Gotta farm beans. Whitefer, Yellowfur, how do we farm beans?
Form teams, not farm beans. It's kind of hard to explain.
Disuruh cari regu malah dia ngomong
The same case.
farm beans.
You know, into the same thing. It's
Ber-
easier to come up
apa
with
ya?
a game that
Bercocok
way.
tanam biji-bijian.
Tastes the same. Got it. Easy peasy. Whitefer, dumb. Farm beans that taste the same.
Oke.
No, wait, that's not. And they're gone. In different directions, too. Let's go after them.
Let's go after them. Cari Dakedanuki-nya. Sini.
Huh? Kyobu Koban, what are you doing?
Spying on great yokai. Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
Great
So,
Youkai.
what do you think? Are you interested in our proposal?
Kok ada suara Kokominya?
One second, I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate, don't you think?
Great yokai found us.
It's just us.
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies.
Oh, ini si
As for
Mizuki yang
It's
kemarin
been
ada
a
di
while since
story
I've met one of your kind.
story quest yang
What's
aku
your
post.
name? Is it... Huh?
Ini juga siluman dia, siluman yang makan
Kyobu Koban. It's his first
mimpi
time
manusia.
visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
So, still sealed in that statue then. I suppose it can't be helped. Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban. My name is Yumemizuki Mizuki. I'm a Yumekui Baku. We're yokai, just like you.
Great yokai is surprisingly friendly?
Secret meeting. new branch of the Aisa Bath House on Watatsumi Island.
Aisa Bath House is expanding to Watatsumi Island?
Tadinya kan cuma di Inazuma di kotanya. Dia ke Watatsumi Island. Buka cabang guys, buka cabang.
All valid points. We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy, or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Games?
Games?
Games? In a bathhouse?
Di tempat pemandian ada
games are often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease. Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest. Is there something going on?
Oke, kita jelasin nih guys sebagai brand ambassador yang baik ya kan. Kita promosi karena udah dibayar nih 20%.
Miko. I knew I smelled scheming in the air.
Yeah.
Rivalries aside, I have no qualm using Yae Publishing House's resources to our advantage. Besides, if I remember correctly, you have a connection to Yae Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro? You work on the That's Life column. If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see what I can do. Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
Oke gas. Lama. Jadi kalau di Genshin emang storynya bagus-bagus sih, cuman nggak bisa di skip. Dan memang banyak yang event-event yang ada cerita tentang background karakternya, dan itu nggak bisa diulang guys. Beda kalau kayak Honkai Star Rail kan ada beberapa quest yang bisa diulang tuh walaupun kita event udah selesai. Kalau di Genshin enggak. Makanya kalau mau bener-bener baca lagi tahu ceritanya ya dari YouTube.
Boshi found big sleepy tanuki.
Sayu.
Hey, I'm a Muchina, not a tanuki.
Oh, Muchina yokai that can turn into tanuki?
No, wait. I'm not a Muchina or a tanuki. I'm Sayu.
Tanuki, Muchina, Sayu. So many transformations. Sayu is yokai?
Ninja ninja. Bukan ya, yokai.
I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep? Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja. Not this again. It's just Sayu.
Yoimiya. Yang tiap banner dikasih saingannya Arkon. Abis sekarang gue udah nggak ada Yoimiya loh. Padahal udah hampir 4 tahun gue main, buset dah. Sayang soalnya.
Boy, where do we begin?
Apalagi sekarang udah ada kayak Mafuika, Mafika aja kok nggak ada. Kala 50-50, High PT, mampus dah.
Right when I was trying to run. About that. I'm pretty busy. Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
Ninjutsu bisa lebih gede dari rumah. Ngeri kali.
See?
We grow taller than mountain.
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drills, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu. I guess.
Farm beans!
Alright, let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Baketanuki art of transformation. The one you're going to use for the festival.
Oke.
I'll pass on the fireworks.
Diajak ke rumah Yoimiya untuk brainstorming. Satu lagi di mana nih? Sini nih. Baketanuki. Ya, itu Entoma. Ini karakter paling ngakak nih. Si Ito. Dia pikir temennya si Ushi yang banteng yang dia pakai.
Longhorned Oni and short-horned Oni.
Shosei, there you are.
White fur! Yellow fur! Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2! Both great yokai. Both like to play.
Great Youkai. Aduh, dikira Oni juga. Padahal mah itu keikat kepala.
Shosei loves to play. Longhorned and shorthorned Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
We what now? Mikawa Flower Festival.
Hitatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang?
Hitatsume, Kozo, Yoko, and Kappa.
Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them.
Kayaknya gue gak kelarin deh yang event tadi. Soalnya keluar notifikasi itu kan biasanya kalau kita nggak pernah ketemu karakternya. Nih Shinobu nih pas Hyper belum keluar, laku bener, buat abis enak bener. Salah satu karakter favorit gua nih Shinobu, ngehealnya pakai tik-tik gitu berkali-kali. Jadi kalau kayak DPS kan damage-nya terus-terusan, ini heal-nya terus-terusan. Yashiro Commission di mana ya? Oh ini nih. Udah lupa, udah lama nggak ke Inazuma guys.
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine. As for the schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
Oh, Traveler. Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up
DPS yang trio yang paling kuat nih dia.
Representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants.
Sekarang kayaknya Rio Tesli apa ya? Kayaknya itu dia yang lebih enak make. Cuman kalau burst Ayaka sih yang paling mantap. Ultinya tuh damage-nya mantap.
I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Sibuk Bu Ayaka.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time. My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Gucci. You can go in when you're ready.
Oke.
See you later.
Kokonya lagi ngobrol sama si Yai.
Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that...
Oke, let's go.
It's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Beberapa karakter
Now
di
that
Genshin
young lady is one enthusiastic
voice
volunteer,
actornya ada yang
especially when she
bermasalah,
heard
jadi
about
ada
your
beberapa
involvement,
karakter
Traveler.
yang
Solved our personnel problem in one fell
nggak
swoop.
ada voice-nya. Tapi bahasa Inggris doang sih.
It was entirely
Yang lainnya
her
kayaknya enggak.
decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
Oke.
Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep.
Soul of the Deep.
Now this is getting interesting.
They're planning to use your festival to...
Oh, is that so?
So, Ayato.
Yes, that's all well and good. Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo.
Oke. Next day, jam 1 sampai jam 4. Ini anaknya di Genshin nih bisa atur-atur waktu, coy. Jadi kalau ada event-event yang harus nunggu 2 hari lah, 3 hari lah, tinggal diputar aja. Cocok untuk orang-orang yang malas kerjain event ya kan. 1 hari sebelumnya langsung digas. Nih kayak gua nih. 2-3 hari lah sebelum event selesai baru kita kerjain. Kadang-kadang lupa. Udah lama banget kesini. Kujo Sara. Ini asistennya Raiden nih.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sarah.
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts. Wait, but what about the statue of the,
Almighty Narukami. Oh, Almighty Narukami Ogosho.
Okay, well that's definitely more than Oh, that?
Yang patungnya Raiden tuh.
Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time.
Patung kecil.
Let's go then. See you later, Sarah.
Ma'am, we have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Okay.
You're here. Now we can get right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the game. Oh, this? Just a little something to spice things up.
Apaan tuh?
So, stay tuned.
Deket-deket banget Mbak Miko.
So sleepy.
Ngantuk mulu nih ninja.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yashiro Commission.
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With that in mind, Your task is to create a game within the
Disuruh
next
bikin
48
game
hours
dalam
centered
48
around
jam.
the theme of dreams.
Pakai
The
genrenya
genre and
mimpi.
style are completely up to you.
Okay. Nothing too crazy.
And to provide some additional motivation, the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award,
Oh, patung
as well
Mas
as a generous
Tanuki.
sum of mora, and a sponsorship from Yai Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
Sekalian sponsorship.
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now,
Okay.
with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
Suruh bikin game.
Looks like things are going well. We've just started, and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier. As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think?
Dia jadi jurinya.
It all comes
Si
down to
Traveler.
fairness, as I said. I worked with the
Bibito.
Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else. Oh,
Jadi
no
kita
need to
jadi
stress, though.
juri sama
It's all fun and
BA-nya,
games, is
guys.
it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most. Of course, if its appearances you're worried about, you could always, I don't know, check in on the teams and ask about their ideas. And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Oke. Akitsu Harpastrum Dreams Double. Oh, cuma 3 eventnya. Ini apa nih? Game tips. Return Harpasta fired at you by the Harpasta Youkai and defeat them. You will lose fatality if you are hit by Harpasta or oncoming bullet barrage. You can move dodge to affect them. Okay. 2 key techniques can increase the damage of your Harpasta return. Perfect return, find the right timing. Charge return, hold to perform more powerful charge return. Oke. Langsung play aja.
So, you need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look
sih
around
gamenya?
to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
Sini dulu deh. Nah ini nih yang tadi nih, yang patung raiden yang gue bilang. Top 2 contestant.
Oh, back so soon? That.
Kita cek dulu gamenya ya. Ini apa nih?
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban.
Gyobu
How are things
Koban.
going over here? Piece of cake. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
Okay.
Huh. Using dreams to test a dream eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
Gunain mimpi untuk ngetes pemakan mimpi. Miss fried tofu with all the frills.
Wow, that's a lot of screaming.
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island. As for Yai Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms. My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Kapan likes fun. Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox, navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
Okay.
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, wanna give it a try?
Okay. Coba gamenya dulu. Play now. Gak usah baca game tips. You must guide the little kitsune to pass through obstacles and avoid perils, and use the torii gates to travel into different dreamscapes, collecting delicious fried tofu along the way. You can switch dreamscapes between two states, sweet dream and nightmares. If you encounter obstacles too hard to surmount, you might want to try switching dreamscape states to seek another path to the ramen stall. Jump to pass through inaccessible area, avoid dangerous routes. Okay. Every dreamscape zone has at most one fried tofu. Okay. Mushroom. Okay. The little kitsune can touch Magatama to collect them in order to open some doors within the dreamscapes. Some other doors must be unlocked by stepping on stone slates activated by the Magatama. If you find a hard to access Magatama, consider the other objects within the dreamscapes. Perhaps they could aid you. Okay. Ini jalannya. Oh bisa. Ganti. Oh gitu. Ini ngambil tofunya. Oke. Ini kosong, nggak ada apa-apa. Aduh, salah. Kejauhan. Wait, okay. Fried tofunya sisa satu lagi di atas kanan. Oke. Lupa. Hello. Oke. Ke sini. Oke. Oke. Easy peasy. Oke. By the way, ini aku nggak kelarin semua ya. Ini kalian bisa cobain sendiri aja. Pokoknya aku cuman main satu game satu. Ini apa nih? Toma.
Boss Toma is the Anything for Boss to... Whoa! Guess this team really hit it up.
Main apa mereka?
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh? That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival. Yep, that's right.
Topengnya lucu-lucu, yang Kapan itu menarik banget.
We've been dreaming about it for a long time. So, what are you planning for the game? It kind of sounded like you're making a sequel to Akitsuyuge.
Akitsuyuge. Akitsu. Oh, dicampur sama monster di Harper's Room. Swing the racket to hit the balls where they
but what does that have to do with the scene?
Okay. Okay.
Wait for...
Tes. Duel spinning Sentanuki. Kayak main tenis ya. Oke, langsung aja. Apa nih? Tanuki. Ha. Lu smash. Mamam. Perfect return. Bisa loncat. Wah, ini game seru nih. Gue paling suka yang ini. Ini kan baru 2 game yang dicoba ya. Aja. Oh, jadi kita ngembalinnya kalau sejajar lebih sakit. Aduh. Boom. Mamam. Oke. Udah 2 game ya tadi ya. Satu lagi. Ini main apa? Oh, ini ya, game terakhir.
Wow, look at this! You've made so much progress already.
Kichiboshi.
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had was a prototype, and now it's ready for playtesting already. His skills are amazing.
Pakai ini
amazing.
Bonekanya si Sayu.
How do we play? It doesn't. Orange fur, very smart.
Orange fur.
So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity with Bakedaniki magic to create a scene that is completely illusory. White fur suddenly use...
You sure sound official, all of us.
This new style of game development deserves a name! How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity. Hey? A little acknowledgement would be nice.
Bunshin Phantasm.
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make Bunshin, and I made them. With my clones around, there was no reason for that.
So, even when...
It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually, well, then, even if...
But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all...
Oh, well...
Mujina body doubles to the rescue.
That's a long story. Wanna just give it...
Oke, coba dulu.
All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
Play now. Game tips dulu. Bentar. Reach your destination within 3 rounds. When you or the Mujidaruma imitating, you continually stand on pressure plate of a certain color. You will unlock a bridge of the corresponding color. When either of you leaves a pressure palette, the bridge will immediately disappear. Oke. Berarti harus 2 orang dong ini. Start. Oke. Oh gitu. Jadi kita harus ke tempat yang ada sinar-sinar ini. Tim Mujidarumanya dia akan copy kita. Nah, aduh. Jadi begini. Udah diem di tempat dia malah kabur. On. Oke, ini kan ada 3 game ya. Ini kalian nanti bisa langsung mainin aja. Total primo games ada 40. Ini kali 5 berarti 200. Yang ini 40 kali 5 200. Ini 30 kali 5 150. Dan ada wait. Salah nih. Ini yang quest lanjutannya. Oh ada ini, ada senjata khusus kalau kalian kelarin yang event-event tadi kan ada level 15 ya. Kalau udah kelar semua kalian bisa dapetin senjata sama bahan refinementnya biasanya. Oke, kita kelarin dulu aja, lanjut nanti pas sudah selesai baru kita lanjut ke storynya. Oke.
A few moments later.
Oke, udah kelar semua. Jadi kalau kalian udah kerjain yang Mikawa festivities ini, Akitsu Harvest Room, A Little Fox Daydream, and Bushin Phantasm, kalian bisa ambil yang ini, stamp collector ini. Ini untuk refinement yang senjata baru nih, Tamayuratei no Ohanashi. Oke. Dan kalian dapat bonus XP untuk kalau kalian enhance senjata ini. selama periode event ini berlangsung. Oke, lanjut kita questnya yang ini, yaitu. Bentar. Oh ya, bentar lah.
Well, did you get a good...
Yes, I think so.
Oh, and what are your thoughts? Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
Tadi yang mana ya? Ini nih.
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep or my dear old friend? Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Okay.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Youkai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through. You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
Okay.
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already. The game booths were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dango milk, tricolor dango, rice cake soup, you name it.
Makanan terus, Paimon.
Paimon saved the skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
Apaan tuh? Tricolor dango ini ya?
Of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself. Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
Nah, siapa tuh?
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late?
Ini kan yang musuh yang di Natlan tuh.
Their clothes look kind of weird.
Oka Natlan.
Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned?
Apa Mimi Flora itu nah?
Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Di. Anjay. Senjatanya Traveler berubah guys. Dulu kan dual blade terus. Sekarang udah apa nih? You will able to use an skill burst during combat, but you will obtain new abilities known as parry and fail break. When you seek parry, the Traveler will rest their weapon and defensive stand, greatly decreasing limit taken. Parry has a fixed cooldown. Oke. Udah pernah nih eventnya. Oke. Yang event duel. Woi, santai woi.
Be careful, traveler.
Come on. Mamam. Nah, apa nih? Hilang. Shogunnya bisa ngeblink. Anjay. dia dalam mimpi.
Traveler? Hey, well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear. But then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something. Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
Apaan tuh ya? Oh, jangan-jangan yang kayak game tadi tuh. Nightmare sama reality nyampur.
So what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even what's wrong?
Shogun.
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Nightmare.
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night. Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming, tonight. We can come back tomorrow.
Gamer ternyata. Komura.
What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komura, weren't you over there just now?
Ih, anjir. Keren nih Ethan. Lanjut. Next morning jam 7 jam 9. Oke. Bisa tiba-tiba kayak nggak sadar gitu. Tiba-tiba dari samping temennya. Anjir.
What happened last night?
Venue. Teleport. Ini?
Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
Huh?
A doppelganger?
Doppelganger.
You mean like a doppelganger of themselves?
Kayak
or someone they know?
Bunshin gitu,
You know
kembaran.
what they say? Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
Katanya kalau orang yang lihat
That's just a folk tale.
kembarannya
It's not real.
bisa digantiin sama
That's a common
tiruannya
folk tale
3
in
hari.
Inazuma, isn't it? Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night? The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team?
Oke. Cek Sayu's team.
Huh? They're not here yet. Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the game.
Ngapain nih orang?
He snuck away again! He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on. Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Anjay. Keren Mbak Paimon.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Sarah ini mah. Hi, good morning.
Hey, Zoe! What's going on here?
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Heizo's involved.
Heizo nih detektif.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
Nggak boleh kasih tahu. There's only one person who could be responsible. Oke, berarti disuruh sama shogun dia.
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
Shogun.
What? The Shogun is here?
You recognized me with a single glance? It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the traveler. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need his help.
Oh, ada yang pingsan.
No, please.
Terjebak dalam mimpi buruknya, nggak bisa bangun. Youkai power.
What?
Kayaknya gara-gara yokai nih guys. Punya kemampuan mengubah bentuk. Kayak si ini yang Bakedanuki itu.
You're right.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone. Fortunately, no one else.
So the thunder.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo. Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else. The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among...
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, thank you.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from...
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Second night. Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't.
Ngantuk terus.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all.
In real life juga kayak Sayu sih,
How come you two
ngantuk
have
terus.
so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
Weak.
Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever.
Coba
good idea. Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past.
Iya ya. Kalau kemarin tanya aja masa lalunya. Nggak mungkin dia tahu.
Yeah, well, the traveler's judging this thing, so we can't... Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just... The traveler really wanted to see you.
Nggak bisa bohong dia. Terbata-bata. Ketahuan banget bohongnya.
Well, it's... your game. Playing your game yesterday? a whole bunch of old memories, so we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later.
Datang pagi-pagi untuk membicarakan ya masa lalu.
White fur acting super strange.
Si Kichiboshi bisa ngomong.
Had fun with yellow fur.
We went so many places together.
Snowy mountain, cold, outdoor, big.
Kemudian pas event yang pergi sama Kichiboshi yang foto-foto.
Next time?
Would we have to walk there?
We can nap on the boat.
Really?
As long as Storm not mad.
Hey, it's not like Dvalin's the one behind every single gust of wind. Oh, we should get out of your fur hair then. Good luck, everyone.
Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past. Oh yeah, totally. It was... Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Tadi kayaknya ada yang bersinar-sinar di lemari bukunya, apa anak buku nih, nah kan? Nggak ada lagi ya? Nggak ada nih. Ini bisa nggak sih kayak gini? Kurang tinggi. Nah. Aduh, detail banget ya.
Hey Toma, we were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time? Philosophy?
Philosophy.
Boss can explain that.
Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best.
Time for an interview.
Interview?
As away, judges. Working with others to overcome challenges.
You can't just ask a simple question, traveler. Watch and learn. We'd love to learn more about your design approach and strategic vision. What will be the project's main draw, and how will it deliver emotional value to your players?
So, like you took that question straight from one of those business experts in Rito. Aduh.
Impressive! And completely over Paimon's head.
Nice one, boss!
Fixer is a tough nut to crack, huh?
Fixer.
Shoot! Paimon can't pick apart an answer she doesn't understand. Over to you, traveler.
Jadi kerjanya Toma nih troubleshooter kalau di PC. Dia semua masalah bisa diselesaikan sama dia.
Whoa, not a single stumper.
Jadi waktu pertama kali kita ke Inazuma, Toma lah yang bantuin kita. Karena waktu itu kan Raiden masih dengan idealisnya. Jadi kita nggak boleh punya vision. Yang punya vision diambil.
Yes, Boss Toma.
Nation of Eternity.
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
Kayaknya Kokomi tim nih yang mencurigakan nih.
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early. You're here alone?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
Yes.
Kokomi! A little warning next time.
Doppelganger incident. Udah tahu dia kan strategis. Pasti pintar punya. Ask for what you want to know. Energy.
Energy? Oh, the numbers you write in your diary.
In a tree? Dry berry?
Nggak ngerti lah ini bahasa manusia.
Oh,
akun.
Sorry.
Yep, all good.
Kapan is a criminal?
No, of course not.
In the clear. Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
Mizuki pergi abis nerima pesan di malam-malam, di tengah malam. Ordering me around in the middle of the night. What does she think she is? Miko.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko!
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20. Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes. Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares. Analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Disuruh istirahat, soalnya semalaman kerja keras.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. Tidur.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid. And Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
500 tahun.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But That sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown.
Jadi
as they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
Berubah kan ya. Jadi dia harus mancing buat culpritnya itu keluar gitu.
Oh, A didn't tell you? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
God of Thunder. Wih. Arkonnya. Kalau Arkon nih kayak presiden lah ya.
So
dia yang paling
plan, Miko.
tinggi di satu negara.
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
Yep. Jadi mereka bisa nyelidikin orang-orang tanpa dicurigain. Soalnya pakai Raiden Shogun jadi baitnya.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking.
The truth will be revealed soon. Okay. Suruh nemenin si Shogun. Ini yang tadi.
Another day of hard work.
Almighty Shogun, glory to your everlasting reign. I mean, welcome, welcome.
This stall looks familiar, yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
You must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
Ini yang dulu jual ini.
Yet,
tricolor deng bukan apa sih namanya?
A doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
Susu lupa gua.
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems
dia
working.
Pengganti, chef pengganti.
I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere. Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures. And the joy of celebration along...
Traveler, Paimon.
Ngapain ya Mizuki?
Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yumemizuki.
Yumemizuki.
Thank you for your aid
Kenapa nggak Yumemizuki aja gitu?
Of course.
Ribet banget
I'm
namanya.
always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat.
Iya, dia kan bisa makanin nightmare ya.
Could fix it? What's going on with this
Tapi
nightmare
yang ini nggak
creature?
bisa.
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Aisa Bath House with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about
Suruh
payment.
ke
It's
Aisa
my
Bath
treat.
House.
Really? Yes,
Ini dia yang tunggu-tunggu nih.
Well, game development isn't easy.
Adegan
Most of the contestants are exhausted
bareng
and could use a break.
mabar
You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all.
sama raiden
So I thought you might
sama
like to join.
yaitu.
I will remain here.
Untung
I
pilih
rarely have
si
time away
Ether.
from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing
Indahnya
the
hidup
stalls.
harem.
Oh, that's too bad.
I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you,
Oh? Well...
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here.
Okay.
Alright, now we can talk freely. I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything? Up close. Sometimes it's hard. I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek
Mizuki
help.
bilang yang aneh si
Unfortunately,
Raidennya.
until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the show. Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize. Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more... Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Aisa Bath House after closing.
Kita dikasih
Finally, you're back.
kupon untuk masuk ke Aisa Bath House. Tapi setelah
Sorry for
selesai,
the wait.
jadi cuman
It
mereka
sounds like
aja,
the traveler has other
private.
plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our...
Huh? You're not coming? Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg.
Hot spring egg.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up. What makes you say that? If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is as you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
Dia bisa
Mortals are weak in body and
hidup
mind.
sampai ratusan tahun.
If there
Enak
is a
bener ya.
choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
Aku.
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes.
What clever verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko. You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on, let's go.
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Jam 9 malam. Oke. Mana kita? Invite A to Aisa Bath House.
Well, shall we head out?
Let's go.
All right. No.
Nah, ini dia. Kapan lagi ngelihat Shogun mabar mandi bareng?
Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku, but the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was when the project was complete, I was already in the plane of euthymia. And naturally, the body of the shogun has no need for such luxuries. The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed. What makes you say that? Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares.
Jadi dulu pernah kejadian kayak gini juga.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
A must be worth because
yes,
terjadi sama seseorang.
Unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
Kayaknya
no need.
Temannya A.
I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her
Muso
own.
no Hitotachi dibantai.
If necessary, well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hot spring tea party.
Nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relax your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
Miko sama Raiden Shogun.
Well, I happen to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded.
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the if the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Help! Help me! Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
Pandu.
Oh no! Someone's
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
What's going on?
Almighty Shogun.
What happened just now? What frightened you?
It's all right. With the Shogun here,
Takut semua sama Shogun. Soalnya dulu kan diktator
take
deh.
a deep breath and tell.
Sekarang nongol di jalan. Ngeri lah.
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree.
Ada yang ngeliatin dari balik pohon.
It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight, and it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock!
Takut ngeliat dirinya sendiri. Ngeri lah.
In Inazuma City. But we only...
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too!
Now that we have an understanding of the situation,
the situation is getting worse.
Kota nih.
If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing.
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryo?
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa!
What?
But Sara and the others...
Make haste! Back to Mount Yogo at once!
Siapa yang Youkai-nya nih?
Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Doppelgangers, nightmares in Inazuma City.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
Jadi kenapa tuh dia?
Kappa. No, it was I who underestimated the enemy. I who Sara, what is the status of the other Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare? Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
Doshin Shikanoin. Detective. It's a psychological phenomenon. Enggak, bukan. It's a different person. Ini bukan. Cosplay.
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City.
We can't get to see each other much during the test of coverage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too.
Yoko in Hitatsumi Kozo.
It's a Bakedanaki tail!
Kan?
Kikaku! Run!
Tatsunosuke?
Bakedanuki ternyata.
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the time!
Tanuki,
No
Tanuki.
Bakedanaki! Those little terrors! Let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even
Aduh.
Nothing's working. The humans are
little rascals.
You wish.
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us!
Break. Boom.
Strike a pose.
You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm up on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires! Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them, stupid!
Mana sih? Oh, ada.
Transform! They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Banyak banget set dah. Pecahin satu-satu.
Protect us!
Nih, pasti. Tebak nih yang ada ininya nih. Yang ada palanya.
We're almost rid of.
A Tengu!
Mampus.
Was flying.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans.
Shogun sent people to steal our land.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home.
Katanya Shogunnya
And the Mikawa
kirim
Flower
manusia
Festival.
untuk ngambil
Shogun is making
tanahnya.
yokai serve the humans.
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Youkai to work all night.
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
Stay back!
Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a...
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Servitude, enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality, right? A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking?
Jadi mereka
If
lagi
we knew
mimpi
how, we
buruk
would have
ternyata
done so
sekarang.
back then.
Give us your worst. Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path.
Truly?
What are you doing? No, don't!
Serap abisnya.
The humans are everywhere.
How long have we been hiding?
No idea.
Shh, quiet!
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area.
By order of the Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh
yeah, the festival for
humans.
Dia jadi pikir si Shogun mau ngambil tanahnya mereka.
The yokai have had their fun.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us at...
No.
Quiet!
What? What is that?
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over... Hold on! We're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened
The Mikawa flower!
This you...
No, if we don't make it to the Boss Tama...
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't... How do...
Boss Tama!
How about... we turn into those 3 yokai?
Gitu ceritanya.
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Huh? The nightmare is gone.
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious. Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
Jauh, Paimon.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazel, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Udah 500 tahun gak ketemu si Ioroi. Teman lama sama Shogun. Hai Ioroi.
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep?
Shogun.
I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
That could be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a naku weed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask...
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Yora! The humans really did kill your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The kitsune spoke the truth?
Ioroi?
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuda Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Bake Danuki Tsukumo taught us. By digging a hole in the ground!
Kabur ke bawah tanah.
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Bake Danuki Kichiro made manifest!
It restored our power! And then we made the human go, oh, oh, ching, yeah, yeah!
Oh, and by, oh, ting tune, yeah!
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Bake Danuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Bake Danuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500...
I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our...
On the contrary, The purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land, whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. A peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, wait. That is what...
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Setelah sadar baru dia ingat. Manusianya sebenarnya baik.
Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Bakedaniki were only sealed away back then because Yoroi stole that comb.
Yoroi? It's a thief? Yoroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding?
500 tahun sembunyi.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh?
Hey, my game of hide and seek.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedaniki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
Nightmare yang selalu affect people. Setanduk dikubur di bawah Mount Yogo.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chiyo the Tiger Bite, or Tora Chiyo.
I don't think Chiyo would like that name, though she escaped the belly of the beast alive. That battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality. The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction.
Ini yang tadi cerita di Aisa Bath House itu,
It
yang
was
dia
in that
tebas.
state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chiyo's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to an earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends kind enough to lend a helping hand?
Yeah, and we were attacked too!
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemy. When Chiyo set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something.
Wih,
Nightmare
pedangnya.
fragments can be defeated. And an enemy that can be killed
Busono
is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no...
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Ngapain mikirin
Oh,
yang
I'm
mati?
just concerned about our poor Bake Danuki
Mikirin yang hidup
friends.
lah.
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... oh, no. A 500
Miko.
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Well... Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natla.
Then, what would you propose?
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams. Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere!
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or...
Fools! The Kitsune is clearly referring to the Bake Danuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bake Danuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
Jadi Bake Danuki-nya disuruh bikin kayak mimpi untuk melawan nightmare-nya itu.
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable.
Nightmare pakai dreams.
Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh, she just usually doesn't compliment me to my face.
Gak biasa dipuji.
But Miko's right. If we work together...
Once we perform the ritual, it will take our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem.
Unmatched
Since this
in
entity
combat,
can pass through
tapi
the ley
pedangnya ditahan
lines,
Kazuha.
its movements are unpredictable.
Aduh.
If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure...
Kalau memancing, harus
What
pakai
joy
yang
could possibly
joy.
compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
Jadi pakai
I would
Mikawa
imagine we can
Flower
all think of
Festival
a
ini.
few. But I agree. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger.
Begitu musuhnya nongol, langsung ditarik ke ini domain expansionnya si Raiden, Plane of Euthymia.
Traveler, I ask that you join me there.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Kata Mizuki, Raiden sama Miko tuh nightmare-nya dia. Mana nih? Oh, ini A. Sini A.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy, I know. I understand your concerns.
Udah lebih
just
kuat
as you
gua
know
kayak
mine.
dari lu.
We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle. One more thing. Thank you.
Thank you, no problem. Second night. Gila, ini questnya lama banget loh. Panjang banget. Terus mana? Next day 13 sampai 15. Tomorrow 13, oke.
Alright, it's finally time for the festival! Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games?
Remarkably efficient, Ayato.
Oh, you're all here! Well, it's a relief to have you all in our... Those in need...
Oh,
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around.
Bikin game.
Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight. Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. Once you're done experiencing the festival, you should check in with
Final night. Talk to A. Ngomong sama ini dulu dah.
Captain. Swordfish 2.
Masih dipanggil Swordfish 2. Kapten Swordfish 2.
To be honest, some Watatsumi Islanders aren't too concerned about.
But if they knew it was for the captain of Swordfish 2, I'm confident.
Huh. I never considered that angle. You possess wisdom beyond your years, Kokomi.
Mizuki!
I'm fine. Sometimes you need to push past your mental limits to... I will. The good news is, the ritual is all set. That means the festival can proceed. And we can focus on realizing our vision. As for the more pressing matter, once the nightmare fragment appears, we will... You and the Shogun are the only ones who can subdue the enemy, and humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions. And that is far from healthy.
Archon gimana ya? Aman nggak tuh?
I trust you won't let the Shogun shoulder this alone.
Bahasanya Gen Z banget, mental health. Ayaka nih.
You're right.
Oh, no. You two... Oh.
Just now. Seems like you're a natural, Ayaka.
Real game developer
at heart, huh?
Oh, you remember that. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be an inconvenience.
In a jam? Because jam is sticky, and we got stuck.
Not that kind of jam. But It doesn't matter. We just need a
traveler. Lady Gucci told me about the upcoming battle. As I understand it, this is an extremely dangerous endeavor. Our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Yang lainnya nggak bisa. Duo aja sama Arkon. Toma. Tapi gue suka sih yang event-event yang ada Arataki Itonya tuh. Lucu-lucu eventnya, bagus-bagus. Ada yang event dia nyanyi lah.
The Arataki gang rules!
Not your fault. Bakedanuki are powerful. Even Shosei couldn't smell them. Longhorn Oni is stupid.
Longhorn Oni is stupid.
By the way, where are the...
Ini Akitsu Harvest Room. Oh, yang game tenis tadi. Mana si A? Di atas ini. Oh, inilah enaknya kalau ada silonem. Gak usah manjat-manjat lagi.
It's you. Before battle,
Ngesot.
it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that.
I'm sad.
Then, come Since leaving the plane of euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more. Whether in the market... No, it may not be a bad thing. It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day.
Even
a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect.
Dalam banget. Bahkan seorang dewa pun gak bisa menghindari sebab dan
I have
akibat.
come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement is no way to reach a true state of euthymia. I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead. Using illusion against illusion, dream against
si A
nightmare.
jadi support kali ini. Dia nggak mau pakai pedangnya lagi. Aku jadi penasaran sih yang musuhnya itu kayak gimana ya.
Did we do it?
The Arataki gang rules!
Arataki gang rules. Ini dia nih. Nightmare Fragment. Don't panic.
Prepare yourself, traveler.
Prepare yourself.
All right, follow me.
Domain expansion nggak tuh? Oh, kayak tadi lagi.
To think, there would be a day when we would fight in the plain of euthymia, side by side.
Mana sini no?
Be on your guard, traveler.
Sakit cok.
God of thunder, heed our call.
Mantap. Enak nih duet sama ini. Aduh. Bisa makan. Ada cooldown ya. Mana sih? Wih, kayak skillnya si A juga, cuman nih yang slow motion.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
Mampus. Perry.
With your might, when illusions fall.
Mamam. Males banget deh. Wah, harus nunggu attack dulu. Oh ya, attack attack. Oh, attack sih A-nya. Ngapain nih?
I lend you my power. I grant you the Shogun's blessing.
Mamam. Boom. Gampang guys. Cuman tebal aja.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Bentar minum dulu.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
With your might, let illusions fall.
Wake up.
Wah, ini ceritanya nih.
Makoshi-sama, are you okay?
We thought you'd been eaten alive by that beast.
Mother.
Do what you must. Just save her.
This nightmare, it's beyond our skill to heal.
Asli, kalau story di Genshin nih, tiap cutscene-nya tuh bener-bener kayak cinematic gitu, keren banget. Oh ini si Chio itu kayak Youkai ya. Di Balik tebas. Ini siapa 4 orang?
Sleep in peace. This time, only sweet dreams await.
Hancur. Jadi udah nggak ada teror nightmare lagi di Inazuma. Fragmentnya udah hancur. Raiden bisa senyum juga ternyata. Luar biasa. Nggak pernah
For
kan
many
lihat
of us,
Raiden
I'm sure
senyum.
the last few days have seen unforgettable but for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated now. Before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
Brand ambassador-nya award Best Game-nya ke Akitsu Hapastum.
The winning team will take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game.
Most immersive games.
And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident. Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
Huh?
Oh, so it was a
horror game. Boleh lah idenya.
That takes immersive to a whole new level. Bake Tanuki are something else.
Dibuat jadi kayak horror game.
I present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Shogun is the best!
Shogun is the best!
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai terror. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
Widih, selesai juga storynya guys. Tapi ini keren sih storynya. Lupa masih ada satu lagi ternyata. Ini afterward. Biasa. Nah ini. A Stop Kiss by You.
But we were just there.
Ngajakin ke pemandian lagi. Shinobu, Goro, Ayato. We'll soak it up. Leave the venue with itu. Oke. Tapi sama cowok nggak asik. Enakan sama yang itu tadi 3 ciwi-ciwi. Ini cowok semua. Paimon lucu banget. Astaga, rambutnya.
Hey, don't fall asleep in the tub.
Pakai baju begitu lagi, kayak baju anak-anak. Main apa ini? TCG.
It's not good to get distracted during a match.
Be aggressive.
Oh,
Boss! The Mikawa Flower Festival was a huge success. Based on what we've made so far, I think...
That's great news! We might even beat Yai Publishing House this month.
Oh, you look pleased about something. Having a party without me?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
I forgot to share some good. 30% of the proceeds from the festival have been transferred to Yai Publishing House. We're expecting record profit this.
What?
Well, boss, I guess congratulations are in order. This is our 333rd time competing against Yai Publishing House in sales, and our best showing to date. Second place.
May this be a night of sweet dreams for all.
Tanding sampai 333 kali. Ada. Oke guys, thank you yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa untuk like, share, subscribe, and comment kalau kalian suka video ini. See you on the next video. Bye. Oh iya, jangan lupa untuk kelarin Realm of Tempered Valor ini. Gampang sih, cuman pokoknya kalian mulai start from floor 12, lalu tinggal battle aja, dan jangan lupa pakai kayak buffnya gitu, yang tiap stage-nya beda-beda. Ini kalau karakter nge-swell, damage-nya nambah 20%, IM nambah 400. Ini kalau nggak salah hadiahnya 80 kali 5, 400. Lumayan guys buat buat gacha. Siapa yang mau nabung Furina silahkan, mumpung bannernya next banner Furina. Oke, langsung aja kita coba tes ya. Swirl Kita pakai Xiao, Furina, Shanyun, and mana? Faluzan. Let's go. Gila, Xiao gue udah lama banget gak pakai. Fancy. Lupa, sorry. Lupa. Senjatanya Xiao di Ale. Oke. Aman. Gas.
Disappear.
Okay.
Here.
Yellow shot. Apa sih? Dong. Sayang dong.
Let the world collide!
Yeah, got her!
Have fun with this gift!
Seize the skies!
Nah, capek sih.
Lament! Here!
Nah, ini udah galak nih musuhnya nih.
Worthless! Foreign! Worthless!
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Too late for regret!
Skyward! Scatter!
Truth repeats its course. Dare to mess with me?
Make way for the...
Oke. Kalau kalian sampai floor 20 ada tambahan lagi sih. Mora sama Mystic Enhancement Orb. Cuman nggak usah lah, capek. Kelarin yang ininya aja, yang ada Primo Gems-nya. Oke, segitu dulu aja videonya. Thank you udah nonton. Bye.